home. We're back from the lake trip. Let's do some art. I have some happy mail to open. I want to work in my July journal, and we'll just see where things take us. So, hello, hello, hello. It's good to be back. I want to remind you that for the rest of August, I will probably be... Let me get my phone set up here. I took my clamp down with me, not knowing what kind of a setup I was going to have, so I've got to get things set up again here. Yeah, for the rest of August, I will probably be coming on at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings, but then in September, I'm going to switch back. Thank you, ladies. Welcome in. Let me get to where I can see the chat better. Over here on my notepad. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's fun to be away, but it's good to be back. Let's do some art, she said. Let me skip the ad. It's Linda. Hi, Linda. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. This is kind of... Let me move my clamp a little here. Is that a little better? It's kind of crooked. Is that any better? Oh. Yeah, I have some happy mail to open. I still have some things from Lindy and Sean's last sale I thought I would go through. And yeah, I've kind of got things kind of still stacked up from when I was sorting to go down to the lake, putting things in boxes and things like that. Let me put this heat gun away. Okay. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Does this look a little weird to you? Maybe come up just a little bit more. How is that? That any better? Got to get my camera set back up here. I took it off. I took the clamp completely off of the stand, and so it's going to be a little weird until I get it set up again. It's good now. Did I make it any worse? This looks longer in my... It looks like it's elongated to me. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Here's Derwin. So, good morning, Dee Dee. Good morning, Linda. Aw. Cool. All right. So I got happy mail while I was gone. So let's start with opening my happy mail. I did print off some photos here that I'm going to put in my July journal. But I got some happy mail, and I've been resuming my cleaning. So, one more package here from Jacqueline. All right, let's put the July journal up there. I got a postcard here, and it says Shine. Somebody wants me to do the Shine journal. It says Shine. I'm going to do an August Shine journal. Once I probably won't start it today. I have to gather. But I looked at this and go, who's this from? Who's that from? And then I saw Janet VB right here. Janet. Thank you so much. Janet Baum sent this Shine postcard to me. Yay! And then, not to be outdone, it looks like I got a mail from Janet Nash. Not Janet Nash, Jacqueline. I have Janet Nash on the brain. And Lovely's Crafting Lodge. And let's just see what this is. I tell you, I had to resist opening this. We got home Sunday afternoon, and oh my goodness, you guys, the grass was mile high. They had rain. We had rain down there, but they had rain up here. And I was struggling to get it mowed, and I mowed on Sunday afternoon after we got home, and my mower it was wet and tall again. And the mower kept stopping on me, and the guy across the street came over. I quit and went in the house. I just said, I can't do this afternoon, because I've been going since 4:30. I have to clean up down there. You know, you wash the bedding, make sure all the dishes are clean and put back, and the trash is emptied. And, you know, it took me all morning down there just to get things in order before we left. And then I came down here and I tried to mow, and it was just horrible. And the guy, I came in the house and I took a shower and I was resting, and pretty soon the doorbell rang, and he said, "Would you like me to mow your lawn for you?" And generally, because he's got a riding mower, and but generally I refuse him when he offers, because he had an operation on his shoulder, and you know, even though he's got a riding mower, I just feel bad. But I was so tired, and I said, "We'll pay you." He said, "I'm not concerned about the money," but my brother was taking a nap, so I went in and woke him up, and I said, "We're going to get our lawn mowed by the guy next door, and you got to get up and pay him." So we did he was so nice. So now it's a challenge to keep the lawn short again. So, yeah. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Diane. Welcome in. Hi, Juju. Oh, it's good to see all of you. So that took a burden off of me. And so this came from Jacqueline at Crafting Lodge. And look, happy thoughts. It's a sunshine card. Oh, look at that. I love it. Meri, thank you for your support. Hope to see you Friday. Yeah, I didn't get there last Friday, but look, she sent me some dyed papers. Thank you, Jacqueline. I might use those today for my July journal. And this, of course, will go in my August. Both of these will go in the sunshine. And I think I got these from Lindy K. Lindy and Sean. They're gold foil doilies. So look, I'm setting up for the sunshine journal. Not that one. Got some ephemera here that I think came from somebody else. That might have came from Lindy too. But thank you guys. I'll keep that out. So I did get a package from Debbie Epps, and I don't remember ordering anything, Debbie. So I think this is true happy mail. Thank you so much. Let me open this. And yes, Dee, I'm going to cut it because it's all stapled here. Hold on. Let me cut this one open. And I tell you, I've been breaking down and throwing these envelopes, these prime. I keep these from Jacqueline because, hello, this is what you've been waiting for. But these from Debbie Epps, and these brown ones from Prime and everything. I've accumulated so many of them that I've started throwing them away. I hate to throw good stuff away, but I got so much accumulated that I just can't keep it all. As you guys who are following me on my organizing journey, which is still cleaning out, no. What did she send me? I guess I did. Did I order these? I don't remember if I ordered stuff from Debbie or not, or if this is true happy mail. I don't know, Debbie, but whatever. I think I might have ordered these, because she wrote Meri on there, and she gave me a price. So I probably went to one of her sales before I left it. I just, so much has happened, I don't even remember. We'll destroy the price tag because we don't need to see that anymore. Oh, I do remember ordering. This is one of her collaged bags. I do remember this. So this was a happy auction haul from Debbie Epps. If I can find that. There it is. This is totally cool. This is one of her collage bags. I got another one from her. And yeah, it looks like it's a 9 by, no, more 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably an 11 by 12, something like that. It'll hold. Still got a little collagey smell to it, but it's, I love that lady. Thank you, Debbie. This is cool. I like that. And then, looks like I got some of her dyed papers. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. A Chinese proverb. Isn't that cool? Gotta do. Aw, Dee Dee. I love you too. Hi, Sylvia. Good morning. Hi, Stephanie. Did I say hello to you? Juju and Linda. Welcome in, ladies. Welcome, welcome in. And if you're up in the balcony, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This will make a nice transparent art journal page. And what do we have here? We have 10 single paper gift from Juju. Juju, thank you so much. I think she packed these together here. Some postcards. These are postcards. Were these from Juju? Free. And then it says 10 single paper gift from Juju. So she must have meant postcards. Maybe that was what this is. Oh, these are the 10s. These are postcards. And this is from Juju. Oh, these are cool. Thank you so much. I got them upside down here. Well, it's still upside down. It goes like this. Living things change their environment. I have the first card. Who has an example of when a bird changes the environment? I have when it builds a nest. Who has an example of when a rabbit changes the environment? Ecosystems and biomes, B-I-O-M-E-S. Very cool. Thank you so much, Juju. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Look at that yumminess. It's kind of a light green color. It looks gold in your, in my notepad. It looks gold, but it's really kind of a light green. And this is a purple color. Oh, these are just yummy. Look at this. Thank you so much, Juju. Wow. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. I love that. I love it. All right. Thank you so much. So I got the bag, the postcards. I think I purchased the postcards and the paper came from Juju. Yeah. I just said, for some reason or another, these postcards, some of them have writing on them. 1965. We'll get a proper letter off when I get back in something. So for something time, all la 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 la. So I like to read the writing. Somebody went on a trip June 8th, 1965. And this says Meri Gift. So somebody gifted me some postcards too. It doesn't say who. Does it say over here? No, it doesn't say who gifted these to me. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Aw, Debbie. I appreciate all the yumminess. Let's see, though I think I will put this back in that round envelope that I said I was going to toss because I need to keep it out. Then I have a package from Jacqueline. Let's see if I got this open. And I know what this is. I asked her to hold it for me. It's, well, I'll show you. Hold on. Thank you, Debbie Epps. I was teasing Jacqueline that when I was organizing that I was going to have an entire bookcase or a trunk with just her Happy Mail. Let's cut this open right here. I don't think I can tear it. No, hold on. Let me get the corner. And I think I left a pair of scissors down there and a blouse. One of my favorite tops that I like to wear. I can't find either one. Although I think the washing machine ate my blouse. The scissors, I'm not sure where these are. She was selling a pack of, she calls it Forest Floor. And that's what this is. I've been waiting for this. Forest Floor. And then I think I bought a free gift here of little tags, and I bought some other things. But let's go through this. Jacqueline, is she in here? Let me refresh my chat. Chat filter. All messages. I sent you the dyed paper. Thank you, Juju. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Miss Dee Dee's in the house. Woohoo! So, I want to remind you that for the rest of August, I will be coming on at 7 a.m. Central on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings. But then in September, I'm going to go back to my 6 o'clock hours. Probably, well, I'm not sure, whatever date, the first Tuesday in September, I'll be going back to my, well, am I going to cut it, Dee Dee? Or am I going to tear it? Here, it's over here. This is called Forest Floor. And I thought that would be cool to, and all you guys, the garden, man, I pulled the rest of my onions. I thought I had them all before, but I didn't. What is this? It's a big envelope. A big bag. There we go. It's a huge one. Double wide. All right, so I got a free gift of little tags, dyed little tags. Thank you, Jacqueline. Some guest checks that have been dyed. Thank you. Some coffee filters. Now, I think this is with the Forest Floor pack that she had. And I thought this would be nice for September. Although I'll probably still be working on my Shine Art Journal because I'm getting a late start in August. It's already the 5th. Look at this yumminess. Oh, wow. This is so cool. And she likes to dye these. I think they're cards originally. Or maybe that's just scrapbook paper, but it's got a foil around the edge. It's really pretty. I think I got 2 of those. And the coffee filters and the tags and the little index cards. Look at these. Those really came out nice. Those would be nice to put pictures on. And then we get the dyed papers, the chocolate browns and kind of a burgundy color, burgundy brown. And then it goes lighter. Oh, look at this. Look at, that's a tag that was on there. I'm going to leave it there. Oh, these are wonderful. I love this. Beautiful. And look at this. Wow, this came out nice. A nice charcoal color. And then there's a folder here that she dyed. I don't know if I'll make just one journal or I could make 2 because I've got 2 folders here. And, oh, more yumminess. Oh, this is just wonderful. Looks like hydrangeas, maybe, stylized ones. And shovel. And Sunday calendar page, a planner page. Oh, just yumminess in here. Just plain yumminess. Man, I've got a couple folders here. 3? 2, I guess. Yummy. Thank you, Jacqueline. This is just plain yumminess. And I'm not going to put that back in. I'll put it back in this big one with the guest checks and the freebie. Yeah, I'm going to have a trunk of things I get from Jacqueline. Let's take this out. And I think she's selling again this Friday. Hi, Dar. Welcome in. Aren't these awesome papers, Linda? These are awesome. And have you guys seen the stained glass AI that I've been doing on YouTube? I got another one coming. I tell you, it's like the brain. It's like Dee Dee's Society of Idea Collector. Well, I didn't do a brain, what do you call that? A mind map. A mind map with stained glass characters and topics, but it's like Dee Dee's Society of Idea Collectors. You think of one, and then you think of 20 off of that one. And I can't quit making them because, whoops, I forgot to, well, let's put them in there so I don't lose them. Those stained glass, I've got a whole list of things I want to do in stained glass. And honestly, to tell you the truth, even though that's AI, I've been having fun reading about AI and things like that. Now, I'm not going to do my fairy tales, my big-diggity fairy tales in AI, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to do AI. I'll do things that I don't mind, like these stained glass. They will go in the public domain right now as the law is. Now this, except for the watercolor paper, these are from Lindy and Sean. And I got an envelope with some ephemera in it. And another envelope, she made them, she stitched them with watercolor paper and wallpaper. And some dyed paper, or it's a dyed journal, I guess, a little envelope journal. And I think I showed this before when I opened it. I got one of Sean's ironing boards. It's down below. Except I guess I got this. Look, it's Shine Bright. Let's put that with the Shine Journal stuff over here. And then some Newsweek magazines. And I finished fussy cutting all my, I took a box of fussy cuts down, and I finished fussy cutting them all. All right. And I'm going to save this out for my July journal because they're pretty. All right. Let me put this behind me too. And let me get this little box out here. I think I have Penelope. I took Penelope with me. These are things that I took down that I haven't unpacked yet. This is what I did those watercolors and sketches in. Yeah. And I took my Christmas memories book down, but I didn't get it worked in. I'm going to put those back in. And I got a project going for this. This was going to be my Bib Diggity fairy tales, but I'm going to do another workbook with that, a different one. And I took some blank papers to write on. What I'm going for is this box here. And what's in that sack? Nothing. And some washi tape. All right. So I'll put these things back in the box for now. And this was, I didn't get as much sketching done because the first couple days we were down there, it was just like a sauna. And then the last few days it was rainy. So I couldn't really get out and sketch. But I did this one, well, I did my brother's rod and reels, fishing rods, which they were just sitting on the table, the patio table. And then I did this one with the trees. It's kind of dark in real life, but if you hold it in the light, it looks kind of dark in here, but if you hold it in the light, it lightens up. And then she had a lot of, it's a cabin down on the lake, and she had some deer decor I was sketching. And that other one, I keep losing that other one. It's on a separate page right here. And I didn't get as much done as I would have liked, but maybe now that it's getting a little bit cooler, maybe I'll get out and do some urban sketching. It's my goal. And then, let me put this behind me. I packed Penelope is what I'm going for here. I packed Penelope! She said, whoo, I'm glad to get out of there. And my tape, my washi tape, put that back up here. And what else did I pack? I was going to bind that journal. I got this little, I'll take tea, please. I don't know. I got this from Jacqueline in one of her packages. And this is a tatting shuttle. Not the shuttle, just the bobbin that goes to one of my tatting shuttles. And then my awl. I think I'll put that awl back in there so I don't lose it. So there, I'm unpacked. Now I want to work in my July journal. I want to kind of finish this up. Oh, I did not bring in, I finished that stitching piece. And the picture I took turned out really dark. Hi, Angie girl. Welcome in. I did not see your stained glass windows, Diane. I've got to look. Are they on your channel or in your Etsy shop? Or your Ko-fi shop? I did not see them. Tell me where they are and I'll go look for them. So I cut out some, I did some printouts that I'm going to put in this July journal. I'm saving a page for my stitched piece here someplace in here. But other than that, this one is all done. This signature. Well, I guess it is all, no, here. I'm going to put that stitched piece in there. So now I want to do these down at the lake. And I printed these off kind of in a hurry this morning. These are yard and garden pictures. Didn't turn out too bad. I was thinking I'd put these on those seashore pages. These down at the lake. And I'm just going to trim them out here. Yes, ma'am. I'm so very glad I followed you in its assembly. Diane. Did you see mine? Let me go down on my chat here. Becky said she's working on the 5 navy dresses this morning. Becky, how many of those dresses are you going to make? How many are you going to make? Becky is a sewing fiend when it comes to those. Thank you, Becky. She says, welcome back. Thank you, Becky. Mary, I got worried about you, so I Gmailed you. I answered you. I answered you this morning. I was here. I was a little bit tired on Sunday after I cleaned up down there. My brother tries to help, but he's not good at identifying things that need to be done. He's, you know, like the washing and wash all the bedding. I stripped the beds, and he came back in from fishing and said, "You took the bed apart. I can't take a nap." I'm going, well, sit in the chair or sleep in the chair. Do you like that or not? Let's see, I'm going to have to kind of cut these separately, I think. I'll just cut halfway through there. Whoops, pulled it right out. So yesterday I do them as member videos first. I started cleaning up in the room again here. And it, you know, it just doesn't look like I've done much, but I really have. And after I get everything out and into boxes and stuff, my poor brother in the other room, I'm going to have to go through that, and I'm going to decide what I want to keep out and what can be packed away for another day. So there's all that to do. But I'm still clearing boxes out here. I'm still clearing boxes out. And if you're one of the Fib Diggity creators and listening in this morning, I did post a member post of when our next streams are going to be. I think it's the 11th and the 25th. All right. And then I'm just going to cut the rest by hand. But I'm not too picky. I'm not too picky. Except I left my scissors that I like so well down there, I think. Well, these are my fabric ones. I don't want to use those. I'm going to have to get me another pair of scissors, I guess. No. Yeah, I'll use these little ones. So this is a picture of my brother fishing. He's fishing off of the dock there. It's kind of dark, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. And our family did not make it down there. I have to say I'm kind of disappointed. I think my brother's more disappointed than I am, because he was looking forward to seeing his great-granddaughter, and they never showed up. kind of disappointed. But I'm trying to not dwell on it. You know, people are going to do what they're going to do. You can't control them. You can't control what other people do. But they gave us a really nice week down there. It was really nice to be away. So, and we enjoyed it. It was a beautiful cabin. But I have to say it was good to get home. The bed, the mattress was the bed that I slept in, the mattress was too hard. I was glad to get back to my own sleeping area. But I managed. But my brother likes hard mattresses. He said he slept good. But I could feel it in my hips. I could feel it in my hips. This is the table and chairs they had set up down there. Yeah, we would have liked it if they would have made it down. It was kind of disappointing. But, oh well, we had a good time anyway. And it's so weird. It's so weird because I'm at home here now, and I'll sit in my recliner and just kind of rest a little, and I can almost feel like I'm back down there, because I sat in a recliner down there a lot when I fussy cut and read and stuff like that. And it was just such a weird feeling. It was like, where am I? Am I here or am I there? Yeah. But there's nothing like being at home. It's nice to be invited and everything, but there's nothing like being at home with all your junk, with all your stuff. And you can mess it up to your heart's content. You don't have to worry about leaving a mess. Or I don't. My brother tolerates me. But I'm thinking about getting a storage unit down here to where I can put some of my stuff and just get it out of here. But one part of me says, yes, let's do it. And then the other part of me says, if I've got storage room in this house to store stuff, why am I paying? Why am I paying? Now this was my journal, and I think I'm just going to cut it like this. Why am I paying extra to store stuff when I've got storage space here, rooms upstairs? So that part of me kind of stops me from doing it. But I do need to get things out of here so that I can, yeah. One more. And this was really the inside cover of that journal. It's really just this page here, and I'll just make a little stamp out of it. So even though we had a good time, we did, it was just disappointing that they didn't, if they wouldn't have told us that they were coming down, we would have understood. But they said they were coming down and then they didn't come, and that was just kind of disappointing. It disappointed me. My brother doesn't say much, but I think he was disappointed too. And then his grandson is getting married on the 16th. So I guess we'll be going to that. I'm not really one for the receptions. I'm just going to the... I don't know if I want to put these on here. They kind of are too dark. I think I'll put them in here. I got another tall one. I don't. there. Now, do I want to paint this? Whew, it's warm in here. I've got to turn that fan toward me. It's not working for me. Trim this one off a little. It was nice to get away. I will say that. It was nice to get away. It's too small. Like that. All right. And I think I will paint it. I don't want to put a metallic on it. I'm looking for my buttermilk. Buttermilk paint. I took my paint brushes down there. I guess this one will work. My brother, I fussy cut. I got some images in that box that July and summer. Fussy cut all my magazines that I took down there, and I've just about had that little box filled. And my brother asked me on the way back, he said, what are you going to do with all those things you cut out of the magazine? And I said, well, I'm using them in my art journaling. And he didn't understand. He doesn't understand. I said, I'm going to make an art journal. I said, it's a thing. He didn't say anything. I knew he didn't get it, but... And we were so thankful for that guy who come and mowed the lawn for us Sunday afternoon. I was so thankful for him to do that. And I didn't... He asked me before... He's asked me before if I want him to mow. Well, other time that the grass was so... It rained down here when we were gone. He said one day they got 1.5 inches. And that really made the grass grow. I didn't think it would grow that much while we were gone because it was so hot when we went down there. Usually when it's hot like that, the grass doesn't grow much. We've got quite a bit of rain. It's filled all the ponds, the little country ponds that we have around here. And down in northern Kansas, really pretty for August. Everything's nice and green. Usually in August, by the time the summer heat, even though it was hot, the last few days down there, the first few days that we were there, was just like a sauna. But I tell you that everything was pretty and green because it rained so much. But I'm glad to be home with all my stash. I'm going to have to get out in the yard today and He couldn't get, when he mowed, he didn't get all around the little spaces where you go in with the hand mower, the push mower. So I got to get out there today and do all the little things that are left, the grass, before it gets like, need a combine. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull some weeds. Weeds in the corn patch need to come out. We got the corn planted late. Our whole garden was late because I think we're going to have some nice potatoes, though. I think we're going to have some nice potatoes. The zucchini's all done. Now, I was watching videos. Let me put this in the water. And you can plant zucchini in the fall. All right, I forgot how I had it. I think I had him over here. Now, I may be able to rearrange this so I can get all of them on there. No, it's... I don't want to cut that anymore, but I'm going to have to trim it just a little. And these are stickers, so they'll... There. That'll be my lake page. I could take a... No, these aren't just not quite big enough. It'll fit on that one. I'll save those for something else. Trying to get in between the... I went through it. Well, I keep going through it. You got to get in between the release paper and the photo. There we go. Well, I'm not doing such a great job on this. Try one more time here. It's really stuck in there. Huh. Now let's try a different one. And there's virtually no shopping down there. I didn't get to go in the marina. He showed me where the marina was. I have a feeling that the marina probably would have had some souvenir stuff. But he didn't want to stop, so we didn't. But those little towns down there, well, we went in his car, and it wasn't like I could get in my car and drive. So no shopping. However, the Nebraska Junk Jaunt is coming up in September. I'm thinking about going to that, but I got enough junk here at home. I don't need any more junk. I don't need any more junk. Alrighty. Guess I'll do this one first. And I'm having the same problem with this. Come on, get in between. Usually it's not that hard to get these off with the, there it goes. Here he is fishing. He enjoyed fishing. He'd get up 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, earlier than that. As soon as the sun started coming up, he was out there at the lake fishing on the dock. There we go. That's my time at the lake. I should write on that. Now, I still got pages left to do. Let's see, I got some. I don't think I have enough to do all of those pages. I'm going to throw all of these little things away. I just can't keep it all. I can't keep it all as much as I'd like to. It's going in the trash. Okay. Let me get my box of fussy cuts out. Oh, it's heavy. I fussy cut all of these images. These are some I've saved them out in here. But I put them in. I sorted them out. Like these are ones that I can use in, well, I got it. These are smaller ones, smaller and medium ones. They go in here. And these, I think, are ones that I want to use and make a journal. Let me open it up here. They're full page that I can make a journal, like a 9x6 journal. Are these the ones on both? No, these are the ones on both sides. Those are the ones on both sides. I got an idea for those, probably in my transparent art journal pages. But look, I cut. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 folders of fussy cuts. And I got 3 or 4 more bags of magazines to go through. Let me put this back down and save that out. I think I got some stuff in here I can use for July. I saved this out. What I love is when we go away, however luxurious the holiday, I'm always happy to come back here. I should put that there. Find something to put in there. Maybe print off a couple more pictures. What did I save this for? August. This goes with my August journal. Let me put it over here. I think I saved this for August too, although it could go in here. Here's a July celebration. This is July. Endless Summer for August. I could put that in here. Freedom to be you. That's one of my fifth. That's my fifth freedom. Freedom to be you. And this says, away is where you never have to leave anyone behind. And there are some fireworks. And this says sure things. That could go here. And summer. And it's time for fun in the sun. So I think I'm going to cut this out. Maybe trim it down. I don't know. It takes up an awful lot of space here. Let's trim it. And I'm not paying attention to how nice and neat I'm doing these. Now there were no seashells down there. It's a lake in northern Kansas. So it's more rocks and sticks and stones. Yeah. It really goes like that. I am doing a special thing for the members area. I was working on that. I haven't put it up yet. What was that? Hold on, what did I? Oh, it's a paper clip. Okay. I want this. And you guys, I have to tell you, I'm so disappointed. Suzanne, Renee Suzanne gifted me 2 bottles of this, and I've been saving them because I was using the original one that came from Laura, and this is almost empty. And I went to open these, and I'm so disappointed. It is rock solid in there. Well, I might be able to get some out. I might put a little water in it, but they said if it gets too bad, it's hard in there. They said if it gets too bad, you won't be able to save it. And I'm going to try putting some water in them, but that's too expensive of glue for that to have. I read their site, it only has like a 12-month shelf life. And I'm going, that's too expensive of glue. I might be able to get some out of this. Maybe shake out what I can out of it. But I was really disappointed when I opened those. So I'm going to use glue stick. I think I packed all my glue stick. Here's one. Oh, and I was going to cut this. So I don't know how much more of that I'll be buying. If I buy any, it'll be one at a time. You guys have any hints on how to save that? If you've had experience with it. But I had 3 bottles of it, and I thought I was using it up pretty good, but evidently you have to use it pretty fast before it dries up on you. All right, this is going to go up here. In here. So I'm just kind of trying to fill the last signature of this July art journal with summer things. Although this kind of relates to the lake. Yeah, no matter how luxurious things are, it's always nice to get home. It's always nice to get home. Can you tell? I'm glad to be back, to tell you the truth. The cabin was just beautiful. You know, I actually felt like I was at some luxury resort down there. It's just beautiful. And we didn't have to pay a penny to stay there. They invited us. I have this wrong. Maybe like this would be better. So it was a nice gift. And it was appreciated. Now, where is that? Sure things. I guess I'm not going to put it on there. Let's see, what can I put over here? It's time for sun in the sun. This is for summer. There's a freedom page. Maybe this one? No. I think I'll fussy cut her out. Do a cartoon cut here. A cartoon cut is where you leave the edge. My hands are too shaky to fussy cut the detail. And it kind of borders it. Let me do this and then I'll come out and look at chat. Ow, my shaky hands. That's left hand. Wants to shake, 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 shake. And I tell myself to relax it a little. If I consciously try to relax it a little, it's a little better, but it's when I grip onto things that it wants to shake. Maybe I'll put that Sure Things. Oh, jeez. Let me check. I hope that I'm going to see my blouse. Oh, good. It was closed. Let me put that away. I had visions of paint dripping down. Put Sure Things here. let me put this on there. Just a little happy summer page. Using up my fussy cuts. Boy, my hand is shaky this morning. I guess when I get old, I won't be able to do much with my hands shaking. So, I mean, when I get really old, I'm already old. I mean, when I get so old that I can't do anything. Alrighty. I think I'm happy with that. Got the back page to do. A page here. 1, 2, 3, 4 late. 4 to do. Let me come out and look at chat. I'll go back here and let this. There. All right, let me refresh my chat. Chat filter. Top messages. Chat filter. All messages. Bye, Angie. She says, y'all, I have to go. We're going to the bank. Love you all. Bye, Angie. I don't know how long ago she said that, but they're saying goodbye. There's Laura, Jersey Laura. Hi, Laura. Welcome in. Welcome in. Dora's here. Jersey says, art of glitter glue has to be temp controlled. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Although it's not extremely hot or cold in here, because in the wintertime this is downstairs. It's warm in here in the winter, as far as it's not chilly. You know, it's not. And I think it's just old. I do think it's just old, but I do agree it needs to be temperature controlled. I'm really disappointed. Both bottles are that way. I might be able to rescue some out of it. Angie says, plus I have another great nephew, is 9 years old, but we only get to see him at Christmas. He has to watch what we get him because his mother takes things back if it's from Walmart. Thank you, Jersey. She says, welcome home, Mary. Angie says, get the money back to use for herself. Oh, for her nephews. That's poo, Angie. Juju says she's got to go. She's finished watching on the replay. They're saying goodbye to Juju. Juju is 15 and the other 17 in 12th grade. Oh. Juju says, oh, nice solution to the can't choose image problem. Yeah. Angie says, plus high price things that they need. They can't eat out at home and garden. They can eat you out of home and garden. I think they're talking about Angie's nephews. Dee Dee says, you have your pics and vids for memory, Mary. Yes, I do. You have your pics and vids for memory. Yes. Sylvia says, as retired military, my husband was always accommodating my go-to box. Even had an inventory book for me and my tools. Oh, that's cool. This is where Angie is. Angie says she's going to poke her finger. I can't imagine being separated from my fun stuff. I know. I agree. I took probably more down there, but, you know, the only thing I really didn't get done was I didn't tap. My fingers were awful shaky. And I wanted to paint. I took down some Epsom salts to soak my toes, my feet, and I wanted to give myself a pedicure, and I never got that done. So I guess I'll have to do that at home. I even bought some fingernail polish and toenail polish. Dara says, Mary, do you plan on getting things from your other storage? And Dee Dee said she was wondering. Yes, well, I do at the right time. The time just has not been right. I hate to bring any more down here. And what's stopping me is I would be moving it from storage to storage. And, you know, I still have brakes to pay for my car. I still have a couple bills that I'm trying to get paid off. So the time just isn't right. I miss my stuff from in storage up in Wisconsin. I do miss it, but you know, I just haven't, that it hasn't been convenient for me yet to bring it down. I pay storage bill up in Wisconsin. I pay for it because I'm not ready to let go of it. Some stuff could be let go of, but yeah. Yeah. So eventually, someday, maybe. We'll see. If it sits up there and something happens to me, you know, it will probably be, because my family isn't going to care about it. They'll just let it go to, they'll sell it. The storage unit it'll be auctioned off somehow. I'll be on one of those shows where they buy storage units. But they'll get some bargains, let me tell you, because I have some cool stuff in there, some stuff that I really care about. But it just hasn't been time to bring it down yet. Yeah, Dee Dee, they didn't show up. Just one storage. Exactly. I considered everything in one place. Yeah. Yeah. It just, right now, it hasn't been convenient for me to do that. Now, it was suggested to me a year or so ago to have, you can buy these pods and have the pods, you know, these big old storage, like train car things, you know, and they're called pods and they fit on a truck, and they'll pack it up for you and bring it down, and then you can unpack it, and then they'll take the pod back. But the thing for that is, you know, it's already in storage. I'd have to go out and find another storage. I'd be moving it from storage to storage. And right now, I'm just dealing with what I have here right now. So that's the story there. Becky said, I'm not sure either until I run out of labels or fabric. I asked her how many dresses Becky was going to make. She's cutting out more dresses today. And she says she's not sure how many dresses she's going to make. She's either going to make them until she runs out of labels or fabric. So we'll see. We could have a lottery. How many dresses is Becky going to make? And I'm going to put a pocket in here. So let me see. I think I can do one more page here. I think this is all filled except for my stitching page. And that's done. I just have to put it in. It's out in the other room. I don't want to get up and go get it. But this is all done here. So I just have a few more pages. 1, 2, 3. 3.5 pages. So let's see what I can put in here. I still have this. I could do 4th of July here. I could do a 4th of July there just to fill it up. And these I really got for my summer journal. Oh, I could do the Freedom to Be You. I like this. Freedom. This is the 5th freedom. You know, you have the, I got a 4 freedoms page here. I think I did it over here. Someplace. I did a 4 freedoms page. Or freedom rings. Oh no, that wasn't it. Where is it? Well, I thought it was in the 2nd signature. I have to do more on this. Oh. Here. And this is really the 5th freedom. Freedom to be you. I think I'll put that right there. I'm going to. I think this was some off of some medical ad of some sort. Freedom to be you. I don't know, I should have probably cut it off there, but I like that there. All right. So I was thinking about, these are summer pages. This is another away. Away is where you never have to leave anyone behind. I don't know. I think I'll quit because I'm kind of at a, I don't know what I want to do next. I could use these two in here. I need some images to fit on them. Jacqueline's dyed papers. I'll come back to it. I'm done. I'm done for the day on this. Paper clip. We'll put this aside. And what I have is, as I was sorting through stuff, I found an old Happy Meal. I think I bought it. I purchased it from Gina Ahrens. Had to be around like 2017. And I was looking at this and I said, I need to use these things up. So this is all Gina Ahrens pieces. Gina, I used to hang out with Gina, and these are stamps, with Gina and Cindy Utter and Vicki Brown. And I thought that I was just start putting some of this is tissue paper, but she has some. Now that could go in the July journal. I might put that in my July journal. Let's flip these over. This is her artwork. The cute bug. Some of her art prints here. Let's see what this is. This is a, I think this might be, is that a sticker? No, that's just Gina Ahrens Designs. Perfect for all your creative sticker needs. Enjoy. I think this is a sticker. Maybe that isn't. Maybe. I think these are. No, these are just prints. These are Gina prints, stamps. Papers. Week 1, week 2, week 26, week 52. These are like weekly things. And this is a blank one. This would actually make a nice signature. I'm not sure what. And then, I don't think these are stickers. I think they're just prints she was doing for stickers. I don't see these as being... No, these are stickers. No, that's just an extra page. I think these are just paper. She was into feathers and bugs and hearts. It's another Gina page. Gina Abrams. That could almost go in the July journal. It looks like boats, doesn't it? And I bought a stencil from her. She was doing stencils. This is a reject. Some of her birds. Really, I could make a journal out of this stuff. Or a journal signature. These I think are stickers. These are labels. Isn't that beautiful? That is really pretty, Gina. I'm trying to figure out if it's sticker paper. I don't think it is. I think it's just cardstock. This is all Gina Abrams. Looks like eyelashes and the lip. Her doodling. Some more on labels, but they're kind of mislabeled. A lot of reject stuff. That's pretty. Looks like she punched a hole out of it. This is nice. Now this feels like sticker paper. The sticker paper has Avery on it. These are stickers. This is, I think this was what that stencil came out of. It's just an envelope. Here's another stencil. These look like stickers. Some more stencils. All right, and these are some of her stamps. And I think this is a stencil. It says, due to the nature of laser cutting, there may be some slight scorch marks on your stencil. It's a stencil. So, I think the stencils came in this envelope. I think what I'm going to do is sort out the full page here. Like these are week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 26. Some tissue paper. That's my... Let's sort out the another stencil. Sticker paper. I think this is sticker 2. I don't know if she punched out of this, but I think it's a stickers. And all right, full page. These are full pages. I think I'm just going to make some signature pages here out of the full stuff because I need to, this is so pretty. I need to get it, I need to use up. And this has been sitting at least since 2017, 2018, up around in there. This one's awful pretty. Don't know how I want to use that. But these full page ones, I think I'll just fold them into signatures and make a journal out of them. And I'm sure she meant these for, I think these are designs for her stamps. And I'll probably have stamp designs on there. I'm not sure I can get those on a full page folded, so I'll put them with the stickers. I think she was just selling this stuff to, it was kind of like leftover stuff. And I probably got it for a bargain price. And this probably goes like that, but I think I can put it like this and put something up in there. So do I want to put that stuff in here maybe? Rather than a signature? Let me put that up in there. And just do some Gina Ahrens art in this book. I think that's what I'll do. These I might save out for something else. All right. Now I know what I have. So this was a journal that I did with, this is still that journal with Jen Fiddly Bits, the journal that Cindy Rain Girl sent me. She won all this beautiful paper from Jen Fiddly Bits in a giveaway, and she said gift it to Meri. So I think I'm going to finish this journal with Gina Ahrens art, because I've already worked in it some. So let's see what I have here. And, you know, like I could put this across 2 pages maybe. Let's start with, and let's just see. Now it looks like she had, I think I can trim this. Let me get my trimmer out. I just want to use, up, because I want to eventually buy more. And if you just buy and buy and buy and never use, well, what's the use? So, I'm not getting this totally straight. I wish that they make this little wire in these cutters red, so that you, or gold or something, because it's hard to see when you have lines on your pages. It's hard to see where that little wire goes, because it blends in. All right, now let's see where how I want to do this. I might not put it all on the same layout. I think I can cut it down there. Yeah. Too much stuff out on my desk. I can't do a good job with all this stuff out on my desk. All right. So this is eight and a half. Not quite. Let's go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I doing? I'm counting this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now loose it in there. 6. I'm just going to fold it in half. Put it there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing I do is perfect. Come on, there we go. Yeah. Put that one there, and this one here. That's pretty, I like that. She's got some arches in here. It probably goes like this. No? Or yes. Like that. And like that. And I put that. Get another one out. I'm going to have to get me some more store magazines, store catalogs, little freebie magazines, shopping guides for local shopping. That's Sid's Deli and Subs in Lincoln, Soulful Coquino in Lincoln. This is all Lincoln. The Mill, Steak and Pasta, these are all restaurants, but they have like little gift stores, and when they advertise, and they have it all over the Nebraska area. This little shopping guide. You pick them up free at the grocery store. Yeah, I want to use up these. I want to use up these pages. I don't know if I have this the way I planned, but this is the way it's going in. Now let's see, let's take the little bobby pin thing off and put this one here. Right in there. Now flip it over. So you're going to be seeing me use a lot of older stash like these. I mean, like, I probably got this from Gina in like 2017, 2018. I was hanging out with Gina and Cindy Utter and Vicki Brown, some other folks don't really remember too well. A gal from Indiana. I can't remember her name, but she was a part of the group. I think Barbara Clark was in their group at that time. I remember Barbara. She's still around. Gina and Cindy probably are too, but I don't hang out with them anymore. All right. And I'll probably come back in and put something on these. I'm not sure what, but let's just use up what I have. I made a pocket out of this one. I could probably put something on that, on this side. I'll take the bobby pin off. Let's see what else I have here. Maybe one of those cut ones. I don't know what I did with them. These are the stamps and the stencils. These really need to go in a stamp and stencil box. Let's see, I have to watch my time. It's 8:34. Today is Tuesday. I don't know if Kathy Berg comes on. Not Paint Girly, Kathy Berg. Kathy Berg! This is really pretty. I don't know how I want to use that. Use that one. I was looking for these cut ones. One of these maybe on this. See, I made a pocket. I kind of like the cut in there. That one fits nice. And these are images of stamps. I think that's what I have in her stamp set. This is printed on both sides. And I don't think it's sticker paper. Feels like it though. It is. She printed on the stickers here. I can get that off. What do I want? Free and dream. Fly free and dream. I kind of like that. Let's see if I can get this off here. I can. Oh, I see. I think I need to trim it a little. But I think that needs to go on a lighter page. Gina Aaron's feathers. Come on, Mary. There you go. I think I'm gonna... What happened to that triangle? It needs to be trimmed just a little bit more at the top here. don't know if that's, it's hard to tell if that's going to show. I don't know if I have any really. I think those are the lightest. I'm going to try it on there. Yeah. See, it's coming apart in. She used a scan and cut type thing. So I guess I can put them on separately. I'll throw that away. I'll probably need my pen to get these out. I'll try the fly free first. If I can get it out. And I'm just going to try to put them in the same order. I may not get them as neat as she had them, but I don't know. I guess that's how it's going to be. I don't know if I like them on here. I guess I'm just going to use them. Because I want to use them up. Oh, you can hardly see that one. Well, I'm putting it over here, I guess. I'm not sure I like what's going on here. Let's go back over to, it won't show up on that. I'm gonna quit. I don't like what's happening. I don't like what's happening. She's got another sheet of them here. And I'm sure these are stickers too. She's got 2 more sheets of them. I'll deal with those on maybe a lighter page. Let's do this. This one is stickers. That one would fit on that envelope. In here. Right about there. Now I better double check it here. Make sure I did that the way I want it. paper on there. So go when you are cleaning out your stash, make a point to use some of your older stash, even if it's just putting it in a journal. Now this is that pocket page, this is the back of the pocket page, and this is the front of it. And I left the, I don't know if I want to trim that off or not. I kind of like the idea that it helps me get in the pocket. So this is a sticker, so I should be able just to, oh, it's 2 stickers. I could probably put some of those feathers on this, but I'm not sure that I want to, and I'm not getting it straight. Their address labels is what they are. I could leave a gap in there. There. I like that. Then I'll come back in and put something on that. Now, do I want to do the same over here? I think I do. I still have this one left. Yeah, maybe I don't. Let's throw this away. Although that's got that. Can't keep it all, Mary. Don't try to keep it all. She reprimands herself. All right, let's see what I have here. I've got this one I liked. And I've got this. This is sticker 2. I think these are, again, address labels. Oh, they're little ones. Well, let's just use it up. Where did I pull that off? So that one could go right in there. Would it fit? I think it will. And how far down? To there, maybe. Gina, I'm finally using your stuff. I think she printed a book too, and somewhere around here I have it. Now I think this one would go nice over here. Save that for another page. And as you can tell, I usually just kind of fold. Now this is not a sticker, this is paper. But I just kind of find out where I want to end this. Right about there, I think. And then I cut. Got a piece of tatting in there. Was that coming off of a bobby pin? No, it's off of this. Well, I got to keep an eye on my time. It's 8:49. Sometimes I do impromptus on Wednesdays. I will probably not do an impromptu. I'll probably be tired. Let's bring it down to there. It's not in there crooked. Oh, I didn't mean to go all the way down, but I did, so oops. I kind of like that. So I'm just kind of basically putting in background papers, and I don't know what I'll put on here. Maybe I'll use some of those fussy cuts. I'm not sure what I'll do. Where's my glue paper? Did I lose it? It's way down here. Now, where's my glue stick? I want to get this one in. Time goes fast when you have shorter hours. From 7 to 9 is only 2 hours. I'm used to having 4 hours. Get up at 6 and go till 9, I guess 3 hours. Get up at 4:30 and go till 9. But I'm kind of taking a summer break. I don't know if I'll ever go back to my 4:30 hours. 6 is really kind of early enough for me. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. And I think I like it better this way. See if I can get it in there straight. It may not be cut straight. Probably not. Probably not cut straight, but it's good enough. I'm liking that. So what did I do? I did these two and these two in here. And then I've got other artwork in here. Let me put this bobby pin back on. I think I had it. Where'd I have it? Well, I'll put it right here. No, that's the pocket page. I'll just put it here. So I don't know if I'll finish this on Thursday. I might do something else. Let's put it this way. I've got 2 pages. There we go. So you can see I'm just doing random things in here. I think I got these from Debbie Ham. I know I got that from Debbie Ham. I think this was from her. There's a fracture page that I did out of the book that Dee Dee sent me. Some fussy cuts here. Some fabric washi. So these are just kind of random pages. So this is a good journal to put Gina's art in. And I might go on to something else on Thursday and come back to this on another day. I don't know, because I've got all of her stencils that need to go in my stencil box. I got some tissue paper here that could really be glued in. I think she probably had this some stuff wrapped up in this. Feels like it's been taped together here. But I could probably fit some of this in there. Oh, and this isn't the type of tissue that tears very easy. Glued together here. Taped. Let's do it this way. Doesn't tear very easy. Some of this tissue paper does not tear easy. Makes a nice background though. What time is it? 8:55. I've got one more page to do here. So I'll probably get out in the yard a little today. We have to more big trees. I got to get out my brother's big chainsaw. He watches over me while I use that big chainsaw. It scares me. But those trees have to come down or they're going to be 20 feet tall before we know it. They're probably about 8 feet tall now. And they got to come out. Alrighty. So, what did I do? I opened Happy Mail and worked in this journal. I think that's, I worked in my July journal. I still have pages. I could put some of this tissue paper in my July journal. That would go good in there for the summer pages. And I might even put some of Gina's in there. I might snap some pictures of my sorting, from my sorting experiences, and put in my last couple pages of my July journal. And we'll do that Thursday. And that will, because I did doing sorting in July. So, what did I use for my thumbnail? I used my July journal cover. I'll probably snap that. Okay, let me refresh my chat and come out and say goodbye to everybody so I can get out of here so that Kathy Berg can come on. I want to thank you all for spending your Tuesday morning with me, a part of your Tuesday morning. Becky said, Mary, Kathy won't be on today? Oh, really? You mean I can be on a little bit longer? Becky, we try. I see you, Dee Dee. She says, Kathy isn't streaming today, Mary. Kat told us. Mary, Kathy won't be on today. We're trying to tell her, Becky. It's time for her fam to visit. She's spending time with her daughter. Oh, well, that's cool. Well, you know what? I think I'll get out that July journal and put some of that pretty tissue. Thank you, guys. I heard you. I just, you know, when you're focused on your art, when you're focused on doing something, you're doing it. I thank you guys for trying to tell me. I do thank you. Let me straighten this out. There we go. All right, well, let's do a little bit more then. Thank you, guys. What did I do with my July journal? He's buried. He's buried. I want to put some of that tissue paper in here. See, and I might put, or even journal that we spent some time down at the lake, even though, well, we didn't get to go out on the pontoon like I wanted to, but, you know, hey, I could use one of these as a journal spot, couldn't I? All right, we'll come back to that. Let's take some of that pretty tissue paper, whatever I did with it here, and put in here on one of these blank pages. And I think now I have all my pages that are left have this, the border from the July. I used July stationery pages. So I think I want to paint it like I did this. So let's grab, oh, I want one of my, I keep losing it, my paper that I pasted with here, here. I'm going to paint these so that tissue paper will go on the painty side. I should probably paint the rest, but I don't know what I'm going to do on those other pages. So we'll paint this. Get this out of the way so I don't mess it up. So use up your old stash. That's what Meri says. And then you have a journal to sit on your shelf. All right, I need my paintbrush and a towel to sop up the wet. And I think I did not see, she'll probably be on later this week, Jacqueline, but I think she's going to sell on, Friday probably. I'm looking for my buttermilk paint. I remember putting it away. Come on, where did I put it? There it is. Yay! Well, I can't go clear till 10 because my brother watches TV at 10. And I felt so sorry for him. We couldn't. They had a dish. They had a nice TV down there. But whatever they ordered, their service did not. We couldn't find any live TV. It was all cable or dish or whatever. We could not find CBS where it has his Wheel of Fortune, and so he's enjoying watching his shows again. Found my YouTube channel. We could watch my YouTube channel, but he wasn't interested. And we found a lot of news. He wasn't interested in that either. So we didn't watch much TV down there. He worked a lot of crossword puzzles. All right, I need my heat gun. Is it still plugged in? I got my towels on it. Hi, Teresa. Bye, Teresa. She's off to shower and have her procedure. Have a great day. Well, I don't know what procedure she's going to have done, but I hope that it's all good for her. Best wishes, Becky says. Bye, Teresa. Take care. Dar says, if you're listening. I have to giggle. Becky, Dee Dee says, Becky, we tried. We tried to tell her. I get a giggle out of that. I don't know. When I'm focused on what I'm doing, I'm not listening. I'm focused on my journal here. Kind of warping this. It's just copy paper. be you. I think that will do. Alrighty. Now let's take some of this tissue paper. Pretty tissue paper from Gina Ahrens, from whatever she had wrapped up in here. And can I get a full sheet? A two-sided? I think I can. Yes, ma'am. So if I tear it, probably about where that is. Doesn't have to be perfect for this. Meri's not perfect. And I buried my ruler. So basically what I'm doing is using up. Using up. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Now when it comes to Jacqueline and Debbie F stuff, and even pearls, I'll probably never get it all used up. But I'll have it to use up at another time. Alright. And should I split it down the center? I think I should. We're gonna... Well, let's move it over a little more. And it probably won't be straight, because Meri doesn't do things straight. Should get the trimmer out. That's good. Let's do another one. And I think I can tear this little bit off here. And tear it right in here. Put that there. Trim it right about there. And I think I'll do both of them the same height. Don't know if I can tear them at the same time, but I'm gonna try. A little rough it down at the bottom, but that's okay too. And I got some more to put in the other journal if I want. I'll just take these and put in there. Gina Ahrens tissue paper. from 2000 and, oh, did I make that one longer? I had it folded under. And believe me, I have more boxes. I have some kit boxes that I made when Becky and I were doing those bits and bobs. I made up all those kits, and they're in my stash room over there, and I need to get those out and start using that stuff up. But that'll probably come in next year sometime. I gotta get this room cleaned up first. I'm gonna get it done, you guys. I'm going to get it done. Well, that's got a little tear there, but I'm gonna let it be torn. Oh, this didn't get any glue on it in here, Mary. What are you doing? Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect. There we go. I'm going to tear that off, I think. Alrighty. It just adds a little background to it. And let's do this one. I think what I'm going to do is take some pictures of my sorting, my junk room. And maybe after I put all those things that I pulled off the shelves into boxes, and I'm going to go through those boxes and sort out what I want to keep down here and what can go in upstairs or wherever I decide to put that stuff. There we go. Now, what do I want to put on it? This is still my July journal. Let's see how many pages I got left. 1, 2, I think a half page here. So there's 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. Seems like they accumulate. 5.5 pages. And when I say page, I mean a double page layout. So I still have quite a bit to do in here. I want to get it all done. So I was thinking I could put this page that Gina Ahrens did. This says Gina to me all over the place. Guess it fits best this way. Let's trim it. Yeah, I think I should trim it. This fits for July. And I might just not do any art on it. I might just document that it's Gina Ahrens' art that I found when I was cleaning. Put this back before I drop it again. That's what happens when you start cleaning your stash. Look, I cut it. You find stuff, you find treasures, things that caught your attention. That's why you have it. That's why you have it. And then you get all excited about doing something with it. You forget you're cleaning. I pulled out a basket. I should show that to you guys because it's across the room. And it's a child's denim jacket that I was slow stitching on. And I'm going to make a bag out of it, but I want to show you. I want to show you what I'm going to do with it. Now, I think I cut it. Or do I want to just put... It really doesn't resonate with... I think I'm going to have to paint this page. I think I'll paint it a dark blue. Let's paint it a dark blue. Let's get all the scraps off my page. And I still have my papers out here. And I have that other one of Gina's. Alright, I have to wash my brush out again. I'm going to have to wash my brushes out today. Didn't get it clean. Still not clean. Throw that away. Ewy. It's pretty clean now. And I'm just going to get it dirty again. I'm going to use some dark blue. I can find it. Dark blue. Got a whole shelf of navy blue or midnight blue. Royal violet. I could do violet. I don't know if I want violet though. English navy. English navy kind of has a gray tone to it. It's not really like a dark navy blue. It's kind of got a, for me, it kind of has a, it's a dark blue, but it's kind of got a gray tone to it. Well, it's not too bad, I guess. It'll go with this. And my brush is still kind of wet here. Let's put some more on here. I saw a message from Paint Girly, and that was yesterday, and she said she was, is she doing a stream on Mondays now? She said she wasn't feeling that great or something, she wasn't going to stream. I wonder if she meant tonight. I can't remember exactly what the post said. Alrighty, and let's get my book. I should have taken that paint off of my white. Let's just smear some blue on here. Get it off my brush. It'll be easier to clean. I was thinking about putting some gold edging on my writing journal. I might still do that. Put that up here so that it won't get... You guys should see behind me. It is horrible. Well, you guys, if you've been watching my sorting, you know how it looks behind me. But a lot of it is just boxes. And get those boxes out and get them sorted out. What I want to keep down here and what I want to put upstairs or wherever I decide. Judy says, happy birthday, Kathy. Kathy, is it your birthday? Oh, happy birthday, Kathy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You're going to get your hair cut. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Sorry, I'm not in tune. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a really good birthday, Kathy. Treat yourself to something special. Go to an ice cream store and have your favorite flavor. Aw, woohoo! That will feel good. Yes, Becky got her hair cut. I like Becky's haircut. It really looks good on her. A couple weeks ago, didn't you, Becky? Got her hair cut. I've been thinking about getting mine cut. I like my hair long. No, I like to pull it back on my head. And I'm going to get some of those. I've got them in my Amazon shopping list, my inbox. What do you call it? Your shopping. I'm going to order them. Some of those flat clips. The hair clip I have now, if you see those YouTube commercials, they're not flat. They're hair clips, and they're not flat against your head. The ones that I'm going to get are flat, and you can put your head back without it feeling weird. And you can get them in different colors, and I was thinking since I've got white hair, I'm going to get some white ones. I think I'll order them today. You love bangs? Kathy said she's going to do bangs. All right. All right, Kathy. Now I have to decide, do I want to put it this way or do I want to cut it? I think I want to cut it. So I'm just going to fold it in half and put half on each side. And let me put my brush in the water and get my trimmer out. Happy birthday, Kathy Whitney. Do, 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 do. And I see I have a little white, but I don't know if I can get that off. I'll probably have to do that with scissors. Where did I fold that? Put it this way so I can see. I guess that's close enough. Ooh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. Gina Aaron's art. She really did a nice job on this. This goes nice in the July journal. Now let's see, let's trim that little white spot off here. My shaky hands. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn to shuttle tat. I'll be missing a couple weeks of I'm doing some private lessons with Tammy. Now look, it didn't get in there. I think I'll get my paint pen in. I don't want to get the paint out again. Let's see if I can do a marker, a paint marker. A navy blue one. Or even a black one would work. Let's do this combo marker in there. Ooh, that's juicy. Alrighty. And where's my glue paper? Let's see, does that? Yeah. And I probably will not put anything on this because this is art in itself. I'll probably maybe document it that it's from Gina Aaron's art. And I'm going to put a date of 2017. I don't know if that's when she did it. But that's about when I was hanging out with them. And I think that's pretty just the way it is. Now, someplace around here, I have some Norma Branson beautiful art that she did, some pours, some pouring art, P-O-U-R-I-N-G, just beautiful when I run across them. And Dee Dee's, I'm going to do a separate Dee Dee journal. I have to get that made. Because Dee Dee, when you she sends you these thank yous when you give her a super chat, and I got a lot of Dee Dee art to journal. I'm gonna make a Dee Dee journal. No, maybe right about. It's hard for me to see where that page. Maybe right about in there. And in my magazine art journal, which is down there, it's holding my surge protector. I have a picture I painted of Gina Aaron's. All right, I want a white. I don't know if these. That's silver. These have a writing tip. These I got from Jane. Was it Jane who sent me these markers? Microdot? Do I have that mixed up? I think Jane sent me this. Art from What I don't like about white pens in general, now you guys can see it pretty clear, but white pens in general they don't show up. And I find that the only thing I haven't found it on is my fine liner. When I write with my fine liner, it comes out nice and bright. And the Signal white pens are pretty good about not soaking in. But a lot of the white pens, that it soaks in and becomes in. I don't think I got to shape these. Gina Aaron's. And I'm going to date it as 2017. I'm not sure if that's when she did that, but now I'm going to see if I can't go over this a little without blurring it in. art from Gina Abrams. And I think I'm spelling it right. I think that's how you spell her name. And that just credits her. And I think it goes nice in my July journal. Whoops, you guys aren't seeing it. My camera needs to be tipped. We'll leave it alone there. So I got about 15, maybe 20 minutes. Let's go back to my other journal. So let's see what I have left in here. I'm gonna take one of these. I could do that now. This little piece came from, I think I'm gonna tear it diagonally. These I got from Jacqueline. It came in the package today. I'm just going to say we went down to Lovewell. Lovewell was the name of the lake. It was a nice area. You know, it was July the 27th through August the, well, today is Tuesday, is the 5th, the 4th, August 3rd. Let's see if I can tear this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be torn. Put it in here. Oops. I need to tear it just a teeny bit shorter. I could just write on that, but we're going to use up. Put it in there. Which side? I could make 10 million art journals with the stuff I have around here. I came down here from Madison with 6 boxes. And now I have 20 million boxes. You accumulate. It accumulates. Throw these little pieces away. Can't keep it all. Now, let's see. I should have a pen here someplace. Got that one, but it's not going to be dark enough for me. I'm looking, hold on. I guess I'll use that one I said was juicy. I put it back in here. Tombow marker. I like those Tombow markers. They're kind of expensive, but they're nice. You can get them double tipped. This one's not double tipped. So July 27th through August 3rd. at, when I say at Lovewell Lake, northern Kansas. It really was pretty down there. So quiet, so secluded. Where we were, it was nice and secluded. Alrighty, I'm gonna put that back so I know where it's at. Not pen, otherwise I'm looking all over for them. I'll look all over for them in the box. So, the stitchery piece goes there. I'll do that Thursday. And I think that's all I have left to do in that signature. And it's all done. It just needs to be put in. I stitched it up. I took a picture of it, but the picture turned out dark. I didn't have good lighting. It'll go there. So that signature's done. So I'm going to take, these are my garden. Let's, I want to do some lines around those pictures. These are the garden yard art. Not art. Pictures. Oh. Okay, I have a dark blue. I could do them in red. I don't know how red will show up on that gold though. I guess I'll use this black again. We'll do the black again. I guess this is a double-sided one. Oh, this is the marker. This isn't the Tombow marker. This is the black marker that came with the marker pens. And I just want to do some lines here. Whoops. Yeah, it's hard to do. Doesn't have to be perfect because I'm not perfect. I don't think I'll put a line in there. It's too close together. I'm not going to put a line up there. I'll put another line. There. And I think I'll do some little dash lines. Just to kind of frame the page. Just for memories. And this is part of the picture up here. I guess I could bring that line across. Maybe clear across. Whoops, that's weird. Oh well, we'll leave it. Maybe I'll put a line here. No, I'm gonna leave it. Alright, let's see. Oh, I wanted to do lines on this too. I think I'll do dashed lines. No, I'm going to do a solid line here. It's not going to be perfect. Stop trying to be perfect, because you're not. Sometimes if I just relax and go for it, sometimes I think I try too hard. And then it shows if you try too hard. Now I'm going to put dashes. Make that a line. Oops. It is what it is, what it is. I should have left a journal spot in there, but I know what it is, so that's all that matters. What I do with the lid. Alrighty. Thank you, Jane, for the markers. Okay. So I got one page there. We did that one. We'll have to find something to put on there. Probably stash. I'll probably put stash in there. That one's done. So 1, 2, 3 layouts left. 3.5 layouts left in here. What time is it? 8:41. I've got enough time to do another Gina Aaron's page real quick. What do I want to do? Ooh. Ooh. That would go nice on there, but it's probably different lengths of stickers. These are the little stickers. That one would kind of go, so awfully green. And I think this is sticker art too. It's a, I think she's punched some holes out there. I'll find something that sings a song with me. I could do the birds. Get some to reduce. This is sticker page. This would go nice. It's just a plain paper. Her doodles. And I think these are prints. And these are prints. Those are stickers again. I'm leaning toward one of these two. I'm leaning toward this one. I think I like it that way. My brother turns on the TV at 10, so I'll have to be out of here by then. It is 9:43. I don't really mind anymore him watching. It's kind of his enjoyment to watch that Price is Right. Doesn't bother me any. Sometimes it gets a little loud, but I can live with it. And after seeing him for a whole week down there with no TV, he missed his shows. Oh, he went fishing. Where's the... Now that's got some whitish on there, but that's part of the print, so I'm going to leave it. Now, if I fold this in half, I think I can put half on each page. Now, so these are Gina Aaron's printables. I've got some printables that I bought from Keisha, but they were paper printables. I mean, I bought them already printed. And they're around here somewhere too. I think I put them in one of my kit boxes. One of those white kit boxes. I'm sorry I'm not following chat. Kathy Whitney has a birthday today. She's gonna go get her hair cut. Put that one there. Or that one there. That one there. That one here. No, I like it better like this. Okay. Let's grab one of those sheets that I'm continually losing. What did I do with my paste sheets? Here they are. I don't know what I'm going to put on them. I might just leave them like that, but they need something on them, like a picture or something. I'll probably get out those fussy cuts, because I got a lot of small fussy cuts. Some really cool art ones. Dolls, and I've got some cool ones. I'll have to get them out. And because I want images on here. I'm just doing the backgrounds today. I'm liking it. This one really blends in, except for that white down there, but I'm going to leave it because it's part of her page. And these are just Pen Plus Gear glue sticks. I find they do a pretty good job. And you get 3 of them for about $1 a piece. I think I pay about $3.50, $3.58, something like that for them. I get 3 in a package. A little over $1 a glue stick, which is not a bad price. Pen Plus Gear is a Walmart brand. Let's move that over a little. But they do a pretty good job. There we go. Now, let's see what I have here. I have these or doodles. I've heard the birds are cute. I thought I had a still up here. Yes, this one. That one is cool. It just fits. If I trim it off a little on each side, I'm not going to do it today, but it is pretty, isn't it? It'll go nice in one of these. I might just cover this up because I don't like how those will look on there. And I'll probably just trim a little of this off and do it the same way I did this. Maybe not as thicker borders right in there. So I am going to call it a morning. Thank you guys for letting me know that Kathy Berg is not on. I would have quit. You said you don't have to, Mary. She's not coming on. So let's go back over to, what am I going to make my thumbnail? Let's make a thumbnail out of one of them. What one? This one? I don't know. That's Gina's art, though. Let's go to my July journal. Do a thumbnail out of my July journal. Yard and garden. We do a thumbnail of this. And it says, what I love is that whenever we go away, however luxurious the holiday, I am happy to come back home. And that's how I feel. I'm always happy to get back home. I'm going to do this as my thumbnail. Hi, Laura. Let's see, Stephanie said, Laura, I posted the art prompts from yesterday. Did you do art prompts? Laura, I got to start watching your channel. Hi, Dawn. Oh, Dawn, thanks for dropping by. And Belinda, hi, Belinda. Daria's here. Belinda's here. Belinda says, good morning, Belinda Smith. It's good to see you. Dee Dee says, later, guys. Thanks for streaming, Mary. Good to have you home safe and sound. Oh, it's good that you popped in this morning, Dee Dee. I just love it when you come in. All of you. You guys, you just make my morning. Dee Dee says, your room has really come along, Becky. I saw all your stations on your sewing vid. Oh. Yeah, Becky did a major reorganization of her room because she had new floors put in. She had to move everything around. She had to move everything out of the way, and then she had to put it all back. She says, I have all my special art in frames, so I see them every day. That's cool. That is really cool. Special art. I think she frames art that she gets from people. Today is Kathy Whitney's birthday. She says, okay, I had my first cup of coffee. This is Kathy's. I need to go do my daily watering chore. Have a great day, everybody. Let's see. Dee Dee says hello to Dawn. Becky says, I'm wearing my new shirt, Kathy. Scott got a hoot out of it. This is where Dawn came in. Jersey says, I'm doing the same Dee Dee, Design Daily. Dee Dee, I wish I could. I'm doing the, oh, she's talking to Dee Dee. She says, I'm doing the same, Dee Dee. I wish I could pull off bangs, and just FYI, I'm using the voice thing, so some stuff will be spelled wrong. I have an appointment tomorrow, Kathy. Good luck. Becky says, I can't do long hair anymore. It's just too hot, and it drives me nuts to have anything on my face. I kind of understand that. The fan blows my bangs in my eyes, and while I'm working on my art, it kind of bothers me, and when I'm tatting. And it seems to really tickle my nose when I find that when I'm tatting and I have to pull out a stitch or redo something, my bangs fly in my eyes, or they tickle my nose or something, and I got to stop and take care of that before I can untangle my knot. Dee Dee loves bangs. Kathy said she's going to do bangs today. Dee Dee says, I did the opposite. I had short hair for years, and then I grew it out when I turned 50. And Becky said, I did the opposite. Oh, that's what my sister always does. Woohoo. That will feel so good. They're talking about Kathy's haircut. So I think I'm all caught up with chat. I want to thank all of you for coming in. And oh, there's Ruth Lamb. Hi, Ruth. It's good to see you, Ruth. All right. Well, have a great day, everybody. I will be back on at 7 o'clock on Thursday morning. And I just want to remind you once again that I'm going to do 7 to 9 on Tuesday and Thursday mornings until probably September for the rest of the summer. And then I'll go back to my 6 o'clock hours. Also, if you're in the Fibdiggity Creators group, I did post on the post tab. I think it's the 11th and the 25th or the 28th when we're going to stream again. And I'm going to try something really different if I can. We'll see if it works. I don't want to say what it is until whether I know if it works or not. So, but it'll be the same project that we're working on. So have a great day, everybody. Just go out and enjoy the rest of the summer. It'll be fall before we know it. Bye.